Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. When it comes to what kind of romance you're into, you don't have to choose just one. Fancy a dalliance with a duke, or maybe a steamy billionaire. You could find a book boyfriend in the city and another one tearing it up on the hockey field. And if nothing on this earth satisfies, you can always find love in another realm. Discover modern rom-coms from authors like Lily Chu and Ali Hazelwood, the latest romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas and Rebecca Yarros, plus Regency favorites like Bridgerton and Outlander. And of course, all the really steamy stuff. Your first great love story is free when you sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com/Wondery. That's audible.com/Wondery.
Everyone wants to be stronger, not just physically, but in every part of life. But between confusing workout advice, complicated equipment, and trying to figure out nutrition, where does anyone even start? Well, to get stronger mentally and physically, go to Anytime Fitness. You'll get a personalized training, nutrition, and recovery plan, all customized to your body, your strength level, and your goals. You'll get expert coaching to optimize your results, anytime, anywhere, in the gym, and on the Anytime Fitness app. And you'll get anytime access to 5,500 gyms worldwide, all with the right equipment to level up your strength gains and your life. So get started at AnytimeFitness.com. That's AnytimeFitness.com.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Goal!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo, and welcome in to OTB here live from Rouse's on Burbank and Lee. It is a Football Friday edition of the show. Jake and Flynn here at Rouse's. Alondra and Tay back in the Raising Cane's studio. How we doing, sir?
You okay, bud? Let's ask how you're doing. You don't sound the norm.
Sound great?
Yep.
It's okay. It's all right. You know, it's that time of year, sir.
That time of the year.
It is that time of the year. It happens to me every year.
Cold and flu season is upon us.
I don't know if it's like a combination of that with talking 6 hours a day.
Yeah.
I'm not real sure. I've got to get better before the weekend.
Sure.
Don't want to be on the LSU football call.
Yep. Well, that's not important as this show, though.
Yeah, but this show, like, you know, we color outside the lines sometimes, if you will. So
definitely with crayon.
I mean, that's understood. So, but yeah, like, you know, the official broadcast, I mean, Chris has such a great radio voice. I don't want to be over there like all flimmy. Excuse me. That was a great tackle.
Nice. Good wide receiver screen.
No, I better not be saying that. I better.
One every now and then's good.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
No, everything's great, man. Excited to be here right at Rouse's, just like we are every single Football Friday this football season. Rouse is on Burbank, so kind of hungry, too. Every time I walk in here, they're all prepping. I tell you, I'm about the 50th person that walks in here, and I walk in here at about 6:30 every single Friday.
Right.
Everybody here working, getting ready for the weekend. We got my man making sushi.
I know.
Making sushi every single morning right here at the Mongolian Grill.
Yeah.
They're throwing some ice over there in the seafood. They got lobsters.
Lobsters?
I got the lobsters. And now getting ready for the breakfast bar, so I'm excited. So come see us. Come stop by Rouse's this morning. Come say hi to us. Give us a little wave. Doors open. No, doors opened 3 minutes ago.
They're already open.
Check it out. They got a Christmas tree up too, right? No ornaments.
No
or
ornaments
lights.
yet.
Looking a little barren.
Yeah. It's like I'm feeling Christmas, but I'm not quite ready to get myself over fully. Like right over your shoulder, there's a couple of presents that look like they're about to go up for decor.
Oh, yeah.
But not quite yet.
Not ready just yet. We're getting there. How about you? You got the lights up yet?
No, not yet.
Next week? Do you do it? Do you put them up?
No.
Last year was the first year that I've never not done it myself. And we called. We had a guy that came and did it for us, and because that's like a pretty popular thing these days.
Oh, for sure.
All sorts of different companies doing. This guy was a solo, just kind of doing it himself, outsourcing it himself. nice little entrepreneur, and he did a great job. And so I'll never go back.
So no more Clark Griswold for you?
No more Clark Griswold for me. No more untangling it from the it doesn't matter how good you roll it up at the end of every year, how good you tape it up, maybe put a zip tie on it, whatever. It still gets tangled. I don't understand it. But we're festive. But no, I'm doing great, man. I'm excited for the weekend. The weather's fantastic. Got football, LSU, Alabama.
Yep.
Whoever the Saints play. Do they even play? Panthers. Yep. Got that game. Kind of checked out after last week on the Saints, to be honest with you.
I know.
If I got to be honest.
And you were in. Like,
I was
you were
all
in. You were all in.
It's all they did my guy right wrong. Rat dat.
But if Got Lit is listening to the show and you want to hook me up with some Christmas lights again, that was awesome.
No big deal.
Yeah, shout out to them. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you going to install these and they're going to look much better than when I do them? Okay. All right. A dog will hunt. They didn't look too great when I did it myself.
They didn't.
But we had effort.
But you're a big DIY guy, though.
I am. Yeah.
Like, you do a lot of things that I wouldn't expect you to do, not because you want to, but because Katie makes you, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
But you can learn anything from YouTube, which is fantastic. I'm thinking about installing some French drains myself.
And you're going to do it yourself?
Yeah, I've been watching some French drain videos.
Who are you
How do you think
calling
it's
to
gonna
help
go?
you? That feels like me and Dixon might be in your yard.
No, I've already called YouTube.
I understand you've called YouTube, but I feel like that's going to be more than a one-person job.
Do you have any French drain experience?
Moderate.
Yeah. Well,
Moderate.
you gotta dig a little canal.
Yeah.
Got to get some aggregate.
Yeah.
Got to get some piping.
Yeah.
A lot of DIY little tricks of the trade right there. Excited about it.
Are you?
Got to make sure the angles are right. Water's got to flow, baby.
You're excited about this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm real excited about it.
All right. Are you going to do it on Sunday instead of watch the Saints play?
I like to play outside, so I might do some actual French draining outside. Also want to get into bricklaying, too. You ever done that?
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
You have?
Yeah. You want to get into it, huh? Something you want to dabble in?
Well, we need a little help. We need a little brick wall action.
I can tell you. So, of all the things that I've done, because Katie's redone like 9 houses. So it's like, you better learn or you better get ready to pay. And when you're redoing that many houses, you don't really want to, you don't want to shell out, and you're trying to make a profit when you're flipping a house. I don't mess with plumbing. That's
not bad.
That's an expert thing. I'm talking about like installing like a new half bath.
Okay.
Right? I'm talking about,
Sure.
I can do I'll work with wood, I'll do all these things. I'm not installing plumbing.
No?
Yeah, that's for the experts.
It's
That's
just
for
like
central plumbing.
tubes that attach. Man.
Yeah.
It's like putting Legos together.
Yeah, and that's how you ended up with like a flooded yard probably. That's
Sure.
probably why you're getting those new drains.
French drains.
Yeah, French drains.
Okay,
yeah.
bud.
Okay, spice it up. Churching it up over there, Dirt.
Anyway.
I am more excited about Saturday than Sunday. That's for sure.
No doubt. I am very excited about Saturday. Got a big slate of college football. Man, how many night games has this been for LSU? I think we've only played one in the day, I feel like.
Vanderbilt was in the daytime.
Yep.
I think that might
That's
be
the
it.
one.
Yeah, that might be it. Now, you're going to have Arkansas at home. Is going to be in the daytime. That's an early kick. Now, you did that to yourself, obviously, with the record.
Oh.
And then they didn't help either with their record. So that one will be during the day. But it's going to be, like, it's a great atmosphere. Alabama fans are going to show up for the LSU game. I've heard so many people, seen so many clips of Alabama fans being like, yeah, like, we don't really like Tennessee. We don't like Auburn, obviously. And those are our 2 biggest rivals. But there's something different about LSU weekend in Tuscaloosa.
Sure.
They're like, there's like kind of this like respect factor. It's a hate too, but it's like a respect factor. And the weekend when LSU comes to town, everybody is on a different level. Like, I've seen like 10 videos of that. So I'm excited to be in the atmosphere. I'm a meathead. My favorite thing to do was to go on the road and you make the play and you could hear a pin drop in their stadium. There's no better feeling. Mm-hmm. So you got that opportunity.
You got that opportunity to make them hurt. This is one of those situations where, I don't know how the mathematics works out, but virtually you're out of the playoff hopes, obviously. So you can make them hurt and make them real sad and make them miserable and take them down with you. So It's one of those deals where what a great and incredible opportunity it is for those kids to come together. And we've seen it. We've been over to the facility. We've heard Coach Frank talk. We've heard all the things coming out, despite everything that's happened with the administrative level and the government level of the whole LSU situation right now. It seems like everything within that building, within that football building, is pointed in the right direction. And the arrow pointed up. And Frank Wilson said it on our show the other day. He said, I don't really know what the outcome of the game is going to be, but our team is going to fight and our team is going to strain. And I love that use of that word strain because it's something that you have to do to be able to compete. And I think that's something that might have been lacking every now and then. I'm not going to say every play. I'm not going to say we've played lazy all the time and we've done these different things. But I think it's a little bit different. Yeah. How excited did he get when we asked him how practice was this week? And he said, Jake and Matt, y'all would have loved practice
He
this
stopped
week.
you before you could finish.
He did. And he said, we're hitting.
Yeah.
And that's something we just haven't.
It's crazy.
We haven't seen because we haven't been at practice, but we haven't heard that they've been doing that. And so all those things have come out about, being practice is a little bit different. Yeah. I guess, if you will. But it seems like we've turned the corner. Now, again, that doesn't automatically put points on the board. You got to execute your plays. You have to call the right plays. We got a new play caller. So we'll see how, if he can get into a rhythm, get his flow. Garrett Nussmeier, he still has not played like himself all year. It doesn't, he's not the one that's having a strain and fight and hit people like we've heard. So it's one of those things he's got to get in and play better at quarterback position. Now they have to put him in better position. They have to call better plays. They have to give him better routes. They have to give him better concepts and put him and give him a better opportunity to do that. But of course, you got to execute football plays, but I'm just excited to see how those kids come together and fight tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. It reminds me a little bit, and we talked about this yesterday, I think. I don't even remember what show I talked about it on, but of the 2021 game. Now, you were a 3-touchdown dog in that game, and you went to Alabama. Coach O had been let go. He was going to finish the year, and you went there. Max Johnson is playing quarterback. He threw a touchdown pass to Brian Thomas Jr., to Jack Besh, right? And so it was that team.
Still playing college football.
TDP. Jack Besh plays for the Raiders.
Max.
Max, yeah. TDP had a big game. He had a costly fumble, but he had a big game. And you threw it into the end zone. If you catch it, you tie it up, extra point would have won it, and you were a 3-touchdown dog. And they fought hard in that game. They played cover 0 all game. They're bringing people left and right, and they had a good plan in the run game, and you lost 20-14. And again, you threw it into the end zone. Last play of the game, you catch it. I think actually there was a holding penalty on the last play. But either way, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. So
don't let facts get in the way.
This isn't that situation. And being a 3-touchdown dog, being a 500 football team, with Max Johnson at quarterback.
Yeah.
This is a 5-3 football team that's underperformed, but they've had some flashes, certainly defensively. And you're, what is it? It's a touchdown spread.
Yep.
Right?
It is Alabama 9.5 right now.
All right, so 9.5. It's not 21 like it was last time in the situation that I'm talking about. So I'm with Frank. I don't know the outcome. I just want it to look different. I just want it to look like LSU football. I just want it to look like the games that we were a part of, the games that we've seen so many times before, where your opponent, win, lose, or whatever, they felt like they played you 2 weeks from now.
Yep. Yeah, make them feel it. LSU, you got to make Alabama feel you tomorrow night. And feel you, of course, on the scoreboard and your execution, but physically feel you. You want Alabama to wake up the next day and be sore, right? Sore from being in a battle. And I think that we've kind of missed that mentality a little bit throughout the season. But look, LSU's the team with the exact same roster as when we started the season. Exact same roster that was preseason ranked in the top 10. That was when we went to SEC Media Days. Most people were picking LSU to either to win or play in the championship. Yep. So the team is not a different team. It's the same team that played a little bit lackluster at times. The play calling, the scheme, the offensive scheme that we've brought to the table has been far from lackluster. Yeah. It's been behind that. It has not been good. So I'm looking forward to what could be and what we could see, because the potential is there. The talent is there.
Right.
They just got to go there with the right mindset, the right game plan, and execute on it. And if you do that, you got a real good chance of beating Alabama.
Yeah.
There's no reason that you can't beat it. If all things were equal and let's say we had better coaching on the offensive side of the ball throughout the season, we executed better, the mentality was there, or practices might have been a little bit better, whatever, all of those rumors that we've heard before Brian Kelly was let go, there's no reason that you shouldn't be as good or better of a football team as Alabama.
All right, getting ready for the first break of the show. A lot of chatter in the chat about still the YouTube TV situation. The game is on ABC, and so as Jeremy points out, you can find some bunny ears. But also, as Greg points out, you can go old-fashioned, little radio call.
You could
gather around in your living room.
That'd be a choice.
Gather around. Listen to it like I used to listen to Jim and Doug. In the living room, you can do it.
All gathered, like I said, Indian style.
Theater of the mind.
Indian style on the living room floor with the fire going. No lights.
Yeah, and listening and waiting on every word.
Okay.
That they said.
Yep. Sure.
You can do that as well.
I don't know. If you sound like that, I definitely don't want to
Shut up. All right. We'll be back. More OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. When you go to the website, remember you can sign up for residential and commercial service. And you can check out the roll-off dumpsters that they have available. 3 different sizes to choose from. If you don't know which size you need, give them a call, 225-612-2477. That is going to be the number. Trashrangers.com is the website, trashrangers.com.
That's right, Trash Rangers, the most reliable waste and sanitation service in South Louisiana. So you know about the roll-up dumpsters. You know about their commercial residential trash pickup. But how about Trash Rangers Sanitation Department, which portable toilets for if you have a big construction site going, maybe you have a festival, maybe you have just a big outing, big company, maybe you need a portable restroom. Make sure you go check them out. Their brand new website. They can show you all that they can do right there. The Trash Rangers Sanitation, trashrangers.com. They are number 1 and picking up number 2.
If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. I fly like paper, get like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. Sometimes I think sitting on trains.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All I want to do, boom, boom. Good song.
Well, that's the way you come into a segment.
MIA, Third World Democracy.
Oh, I didn't know you're a big MIA fan.
I like that song.
Okay, all right. Learn something new.
Yep.
Let's go ahead, since we're here. It's Football Friday, live from Rouse's.
Okay.
Rouse's on Burbank and Lee. Come hang out with us. Breakfast bar, hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Sushi, by the way he's making it, mate, it's about to be popping.
Popping.
A lot of stuff going on here.
Mm-hmm.
But let's go ahead and get this show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, GEAUX, FlowIV.com, GoFlowIV Spa. I probably need to go over there today. It's probably something I need to do before I get on a bird to go call a game in Tuscaloosa.
It's not even an option, bud. You're going.
Yeah.
You are going. I tried to send you over there yesterday. You're like, oh, I'm too busy.
I was.
I'm like, bro, all you need is 30 minutes.
I know. I didn't have 30 minutes yesterday. I've got 30 minutes today before I travel.
Got to make time, brother.
I know.
Got to make time. You know what? When you go over there, ask for the Myers cocktail.
Okay.
You want to get that immune system pumping?
Is that like you walk into
up?
a speakeasy and like you say that and it's like I'm going to get access?
Yeah, it's like the back room type situation.
Right.
Yeah, it's a little speakeasy. No, Myers cocktail. It's got all the vitamins in it. It's going to boost that immune system. It's going to fight off all those runny noses and that terrible voice that you got over there.
Shut up.
So right there, cold and flu season. Look, it's November 7th, 2025. And yeah, cold and flu season. Go fight it off. Go get hydrated. Go get vitamized right there at GoFlow IV.
All right, so the LSU injury report as they get ready to head to Tuscaloosa. Karius Kern will play against Alabama. That's a big boost. You got one of your tackles. We were wondering what that was going to look like. So, good news there. Bad news, Whit Weeks is doubtful. Mm-hmm. So, Frank Wilson said last night that Whit is trying to play, but there's less than a 50% chance he suits up. It's not great.
No.
It's not great.
No.
And this was the target date for Whit. Talking to him a couple of weeks ago, like the Alabama game was his. All right, I'll have the bye week. I'll have a couple of weeks. That's the game that I want to get back to. And just hasn't responded, to the rehab there. And let me tell you, nobody's more mad about it than Whit Weeks.
Yeah.
And unfortunately,
this
doesn't
isn't
look like
one of
he's
those.
play
This
in
isn't
one.
one of those Zion situations.
No.
We're going to see how long we could stretch this minor injury. This is one of those fight like a dog to get back on there, do all the rehab you can, want to get back out there. Yeah, because you could tell, you can see the hurt in his face when he's on the sideline.
Yeah.
And that's the way it should be when you're a competitive athlete.
Yeah.
And a guy that wants to be, and a guy that's an undisputed leader of a
Right, his eyes started to glass up a little bit when I was talking with him, and he wasn't going to be able to go.
Bro, you remember when he got kicked out of the game in Florida?
Right.
What he was doing on the sideline? That's a man that wants to go play LSU Tiger football.
Yeah.
So he kind of epitomizes what everything that we kind of talk about, how you want everybody to go and play. He kind of epitomizes that.
I know it's like a 20-point difference in points per game with Whit, without Whit.
I know, which is wild because he's not making tackles from sideline to sideline every single play. It's just it's the emotions, right? It's if we look on the offensive side of the ball, it's a quarterback that's calm, cool, and collective, and is confident in the huddle than a guy that's stuttering in the huddle and doesn't know what he's like. It just makes everybody feel a certain way, and that's what a leader does. I don't care if it's football. I don't care if it's in the office building. I don't care if it's Tiddlywinks, whatever it is.
Tiddlywinks too.
Were you?
Yeah.
Get out of
there
here.
You go.
No big deal.
Look at us.
What is Tiddlywinks?
I don't know, but I was about to say it.
We're gonna look it up.
Yeah, we'll do it.
But yeah, it's just that's what he brings to the table. And he can try it. And you saw him on the sideline last game against A&M, like yelling and pumping everybody up on the sideline. It just hits different when you got sweatpants on, though. You know what? It's just not the same.
Yeah. True.
It means
Sadly.
something. It certainly means something.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean the same. So if he can't go, certainly will be missed. If he's 50-50, put him in some pads, though.
Yeah.
On the sideline. Like I said, even if somebody forgets and thinks he's playing and he's not playing, he just looks for a second.
Yeah.
It just hits different when you got football pants on or sweatpants.
Yeah, I hate it, man. I hate it if he's not able to go. He is, without question, the leader of your defense. And, he does make those plays sideline to sideline. He is such a good rusher. He is, so good in the run blitzes as well that Blake likes to dial up. And total effort, which is something that should be non-negotiable. But we talked about it last couple of games. You've had some situations where there's been some effort questions. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't have to worry about that with Whit Weeks. So, unfortunately, it doesn't sound like he's going to go. Thought that, he was going to, weeks ago, thought he was going to be able to be ready to get back into this game. And now it's like, well, does he get back? Mm-hmm. Does he get back this season? So,
Unfortunate, because he's playing so well.
Yeah, it's just you start wondering about, like, was it more serious than you thought? Was it different? Like, do we really know what it is? I mean, it doesn't really matter what it really is if he can't get back on there. It's one of those kids that you trust that he's doing every single possible thing and then some to get back on the field. So certainly, if he's not able to play, certainly will be missed on that defense. But it's I think you're going to see, even without him, I think you're going to see a new mindset on the defense. I think now the defense has been the bright spot of the season. Now they've had bad games, but that secondary, those 4 or 5 guys on the back end of that defense, they also have been bringing all the energies to every single game, every single play. So they're the ones, in my opinion, that have picked it up in place of Whit Weeks not being there, as far as at least bringing the energy. I don't know about their vocal leadership abilities. I don't know. It might be awesome. I have no idea.
Right.
But the way they play on the field, I hope rubs off on the defensive line, the linebacker. I hope it rubs off on the entire team because those guys fly around, those guys fight, those guys strain every single play.
Yeah, I'll take Halsey, Cooley, Delane. I'll take them all. Mm-hmm. I'll take them all. I will take all those veteran guys. I'll take them in a back alley fight.
Yep.
I can tell you that.
And it's going to be a really, really cool matchup. Our secondary versus that talented wide receiving core at Alabama.
Right.
And
now, would you travel Delane? Because you got Bernard and Williams over there. Bernard's actually been more productive. Mm-hmm. Williams is the name and the talent. Would you travel? Would you just play right, left? When you have two,
I don't believe they haven't really traveled Delane this year.
No.
So I wouldn't do something you're not used to unless you spent the whole bye week and a lot of practice time with him playing on the other side. He hasn't really traveled. I mean, even I thought I saw him one play when I was sitting in the bowl against A&M. I thought I saw him traveling with
Concepcion?
Concepcion. I thought I saw him traveling there, but he wasn't. He just followed him down in the bunch in motion, and it looked like he was playing nickel in the slot. He wasn't. He was just following him from the outside. It was man-to-man. He didn't travel with him, so I don't know why you would make that move for this game.
And when you have two,
you got. I mean, it's not like it's a weak link on the other side, right? So I don't expect to see that, but number 1 and 2 for Alabama are good great receivers, and not just like they're 1 and 2, the number, jersey number 1 and 2 there. So there's going to be some great. I cannot wait to see that because I've enjoyed watching Ty Simpson play all season long. I think he makes a couple of throws. He makes a couple of throws every single game that you're like, whoa, boy, that was awesome.
Yeah,
that's like next level. That's like really good at the next level.
Right.
But it's not. But it's not always there. Like they're not always getting guys open. Conceptually on offense, they do some really nice things, but then they'll have 2, 3 and outs in a row. So they're kind of like little Jekyll and Hyde on offense. But when they're good and rolling, that offensive line. I mean, there's plenty of snapshots I've taken watching film of them where he's sitting with a wall around him. No one's within 5 yards of him on either side. So you got to get pressure.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from Rouse's on Burbank and Lee.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com, allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com. Buying new, leasing, renting, everything is available for you. So if you want to rent for the holidays, if you got a trip planned for Thanksgiving, if you have a trip planned for Christmas, you need something bigger. You got the presents in the back, or maybe you want something better on gas mileage in your current vehicle, they have got you covered. Call Miss Lisa Sessions in the rental department today, or just go to the website, allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com.
All-Star. If you're in the market for a new car, new vehicle, I don't know if it's a brand new vehicle, brand new car, or maybe it's a used car. Maybe it makes more sense to you financially to set up a long-term lease on a vehicle. Or like Jake just told you about the per-day rental prices. Make sure you go to All-Star Toyota right there on the airline near Goodwood. Just check out a Toyota. Even if you've never driven a Toyota before, go check it out. The efficiency they have, the reliability, the quality vehicles. They have every single thing in their fleet right there. Go check them out. All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
Tell me what you really like. Baby, I can take my time. We don't ever have to fight. Just take it step by step. I can see it in your eyes. Cause they never tell me lies. I can feel that body shake and the heat between. You've been scared of love and what it did to you. You don't have to run. I know what you
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Good tunes today.
All right, welcome back in. OTB, live from Rouse's, Burbank and Lee.
I need to set a record straight.
All right.
I reported some news yesterday. I think here on Off the Bench, I think y'all know we don't want to break news here on this show. And you know, I've got a few times on radio by maybe some fake news that comes across the old ticker. Well, yesterday I got.
Yeah, you did.
Reported some fake news. Misinformation maybe is what we should call it. Yesterday I saw a tweet come by, or a quote from Drew Brees talking about Spencer Rattler. It was fake. It was real fake. I reported it like it was real. So because of my journalistic integrity, I wanted to get out in front of it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I can report that definitely Drew Brees thinks that. Might not have quoted it, might not have said it, but he definitely thinks it. So there you go, guys.
I want to know.
I'm not even going to apologize because I don't even know what y'all expect.
Where'd you see it at?
On Twitter.
And you took it as gospel?
Well, I take everything as gospel in there. They had the quotation marks and everything with Drew Brees' face on it.
Was it from a verified account at least? I mean, not that
know.
that matters on X anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can just pay for that.
Yeah, that's true.
Pay for that type of action. So we did it. Look, that's a big quotation mark, too. And it says breaking news.
I can't believe you're such an idiot.
What's life anymore?
Yeah,
you know?
he got. It's
I got
fine.
got.
I don't think anybody cares. It's the Saints.
I don't think anyone cares, right? But I can report that he thinks that.
Okay. Well, look, you got, you're Big J journalist now. So you want to make sure that.
No, not
you get the
really.
story
Well,
right.
at commercial break, I had to go to the restroom. And I was looking at my phone and I just saw it. So I took a screenshot of it. And then 45 seconds later, I read it on air. So, what do you want me to do? How do y'all get your news?
Not on X. Not on X. Unless it's like Pete Thamel or somebody.
Wow.
It's all right.
Pete's a smooth talker.
Yeah. That's what he does for a living, so.
Yeah, well, preach.
You're not going to have an obituary for one coach in college football this year, at least.
Okay.
Luke Fickell.
Oh.
Coming back next year as a Wisconsin head coach. Got
Confirmed.
the full, I believe it was audio. I believe it was an interview. Got the full-throated endorsement from the athletic director.
All right, good.
Yeah.
They're pretty good this year, right?
That's a T-Bob-ism, don't worry.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about that, Sam. It is before 8. Okay. I don't know what to really think about that. They stink, right?
Oh, they're bad.
Bad, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, good. Well, it's good to have the support.
And what you always talk about Wisconsin, is that team that at some point was number 5 in the country.
Always.
Probably around this time.
Yep.
And then they'd end up 19th.
Maybe around this time. This is a little late in the season. In the season. But before Halloween, they were number 5 in the season, consistently.
Yeah.
Every year. Game day was hovering around their games, whether it was at home or somewhere else. There was, they have a little 5-minute special on game day about the jump around and everything like that because they were so good.
Yeah.
Not this year.
Not in a while.
Yeah.
Certainly not to what we've known that program to be.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that he's going to keep that job because folks in Wisconsin love football, man.
I was about to say, I'll lean on you for this conversation.
Yeah, like the folks was like the good people in Wisconsin love their Packers and they love their Badgers.
Yeah.
Like so, and they expect to be good. They have great facilities up there. Madison is a great college town, and they expect to. You know, I really think they liked where they were at. They were the blue-collar team.
Yeah.
They were the team that ran the ball. They were that epitome of, like, what Big Ten football really is.
Yep.
And that fan base is electric, and they love it. And so to settle for mediocrity, maybe below mediocrity,
Yep.
for this period of time is a little bit surprising to me. And I don't think that the fan base can be very happy up there. Like, they're overly nice. People in Wisconsin are sarcastically nice. And it seems like sarcastically nice. So, like, maybe they're like, well, he's a really nice guy and blah, blah, blah. But, like, that at the heart of it, they want to win, man. And, yeah, it's I enjoy college football a lot when Wisconsin, the Badgers, are at least relevant. And they're not. They're far from relevant right now.
Yeah, so to your point, I'm looking. Let's go back to 2013. 2013, they finished 21st in the country. 2014, 13th in the country. That was with Gary Anderson. Paul Chryst comes in. They finished 21st, 9th, 6th, 13th in the country. And then Paul Chryst goes 4-3 in the COVID year, but still won a bowl game. 9-4 the next year, 7-6 the year after that, and gets fired. Okay? So he finished 6th and 9th in the country and 11th in the country. Not a bad run. Luke Fickell
get you in the playoffs.
Luke Fickell, 7-6, 5-7, and then this year 2-6.
7-6, 5-7, 2-6. Yeah, you gone, bud.
And they are 15th in the Big Ten.
And they are throwing the full. What did you say? Full-throated
support. Yeah, fully throated.
Okay. God, that's aggressive.
What?
It's just aggressive. But apparently true. Yeah, he should be fired.
Well, I mean, does a place like Wisconsin look at the landscape of Auburn being open, LSU being open, Florida, Virginia Tech, Arkansas, so on and so forth, and like, would we really get a guy that would be better than Luke Fickell right now in this cycle? Or do we let him come back for one more year? The buyout would be a little bit lower and just hope and pray that maybe he makes a coordinator move. And the AD came out. He's like, oh, we're going to have more support for him. We're going to have a better pool of money for players and blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
Assistant coaches and all these things. But some of it can be because, man, where would we fall in the pecking order of these jobs right now that are open? Not in the forefront.
I don't know if they think like that up there. I don't know why anybody would think that about their state university and that it's a proud fan base. Like, their facilities up there are great. Like it's not like they haven't dumped any money into that place. Like Wisconsin, they got a proud tradition. They got Rose Bowls. They have the whole deal. They have the whole package. They haven't been relevant in multiple years. So I don't think that they would sit there and look at, man, we're just in the pecking order of these job openings, we're at the bottom of the barrel. No, I don't think they would think that at all. Now, maybe they have to look within,
right,
and be like, we have not given this coach the support, the financials out to go get players. Now, I don't know any of this because I don't follow Wisconsin football, but like, if they're saying that and they're keeping them, it's kind of telling me that they know that they haven't supported the coach enough financially to go get players or to go get the staff or hire the coordinators that he wants that they should. So they're like, all right, well, yeah, that's a losing record, but it's kind of on us a little bit as well. I mean, you saw what the president say or the AD say at Arkansas when they fired Sam Pittman.
Yeah, we didn't give him the resources to be successful.
Yeah, we fired him last week, but like, guess what? Not his fault. It was us. We didn't give him any resources. So it kind of gives me that feeling just like looking at it.
Yeah, that's why Virginia Tech, I don't know if you've seen it, but like when they made their job available, they like put out a plan already. Like, they put pen to paper, and they like, hey, here's our plan for our next coach. Here's the money. Here's the resources. Here's what we're going to do. Like, they immediately did that because that was kind of the same narrative for them. So,
Yeah.
And that's what makes Florida and LSU and Penn State, I think, very attractive, is because obviously their status in college football, but from day one, the buy-in and the resources and the desire, those are already there.
Yeah.
Where other people are saying, hand up, my bad, guys. We didn't give you what you needed. And then you got others that are like, we didn't either. Here's our new plan.
Got to pay to play, bud.
Yeah, you do.
Got to pay to play in this day and age in college football.
And you also have to, when you spend money, spend it wisely, right? No position group can have, 25, 30% of your allotted money. You got to spread it in the right way. And that's why you hire GMs. That's why you hire personnel. It's like any team in professional sports, which now it's what we're talking about in college sports. Yeah, I got 9 guys at receiver. Got 9 of them. Oh, that's cool. It's great. How many are going to play? Probably 3 at a time.
Right.
But you got 9. What about offensive linemen? How many of those you got? Mm-hmm. You got kind of 6, maybe 7 at most.
Yep. Yeah, you're going to start seeing the GMs of college football at each place. You're going to start seeing them losing their jobs when the money's not spent correctly. You're not really seeing it a lot, but in NFL, you have GMs lose their job all the time, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to see GMs being on the hot seat a lot more going forward, especially if they're dedicated to that position and they're the person that is making the moves. Because I'm sure at a lot of these places, they're still trying to figure out the hierarchy between the head coach, the AD, the GM of all these different colleges. Is it called GM?
It's GM.
So they're trying to figure out that pecking order, that hierarchy, who's making what decision. I'm sure every little college is going to be a little bit different. But like when people start realizing, no, the GM's involved and in charge of scouting and bringing these guys in and making these moves and negotiating these contracts and all this stuff, like they're going to start losing their jobs because the roster isn't good, or money that you get from boosters or donors or the NIL or the rev share or wherever that money comes from. When that is being spent poorly and you're not getting the results, those guys are going to start going before head coaches sometimes.
That's a great point. I think there better be some pressure on some of these GMs. If you're building the roster,
and they're getting paid well for it.
If you've got deficiencies because you overloaded one position and didn't pay enough attention to the other and you have an injury or two, that's going to fall on you just like it does in the National Football League.
Because I think to this point it's falling on the head coach, right? Like, that's the biggest thing. Like, that's falling on the head coach right now, but it's going that pressure and that responsibility is going to start falling on someone else.
All right, more OTB when we come back here live from Rouse's on Burbank and Lee.
Off the bench.
All right, this football season, make sure you're watching the game with an ice-cold Dos Equis in hand. So whether you're tailgating here in Baton Rouge, out at the camp, or posted up in your living room, hopefully watching football, we'll see if that gets fixed. Nothing pairs better with game day than a crisp, refreshing taste of Dos Equis. So grab a few, invite the crew, and stay thirsty for every kickoff. That is Dos Equis, the official beer of College Football Saturdays.
Do they serve any Dos Equis on that team plan?
They don't.
Oh man,
no, they don't.
That's a shame. Well, look, we're here at Rouse's right now, and back there is a beer cave, ice cold refrigeration. Walk in, grab yourself some Dos Equis. It doesn't matter if it's a bottle, doesn't matter if it's a can, whatever it is. Make sure you're getting ready for this weekend. Start icing down that Dos Equis, whether it's the Lager Especial, Amber Especial, whatever it is. Make sure you do it responsibly. But if you're going to delete some beers this weekend, make sure it's a Dos Equis. Go for Dos.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB here live from Rouse's. I want to remind you about Central Plumbing, not only in Central, but the entire greater Baton Rouge area. Go to the website today, centralplumbing.org, centralplumbing.org. Give them a call, 24/7, 365 weekend game day holiday number, 225-925-8552, and always online at centralplumbing.org.
I got an interesting comment here in the chat. Somebody said, if Nuss is available in the third round, do the Saints look at him? And Nuss is not a third-round guy right now. The way he's played up to this point in the year, the way that offense is produced around him, I think he's this has been a pretty detrimental year up to this point for Nuss's draft stock, I think. So I don't think he has a third-round grade probably right now. I don't know what type of grade he has, what other people are talking about, but I don't see that right now. Now he's got the opportunity here, fresh coordinator, fresh start mid-season to get back to the old form. Now the old form, Nuss.
I was about to say, how much will they go back and watch a year ago?
Yeah, but you can't unsee some of the things that you've seen, right? But you also can't unsee what you saw last year and every other time he's come in and played. Now he played as a first, second rounder last year.
Yeah.
Now this year, you look at the body of work, and if you forgot, he probably hasn't played doesn't have a draft grade right now, like up to this point for just this year. So there's a balance there that you have to look at, but you also have to, there's recency bias on everything. What have you done for me lately type situation. But he's got an opportunity to get back to that form. So I hope he does. I love the kid. And I've been, I think we all know that I've been one of the biggest supporters of him. So I don't like saying that. But if I'm just looking at it from an objective perspective, I'm not a fan of Garrett Nussmeier. He hasn't played like a draft pick this year so far.
Yeah, he'll have an opportunity. I think he'll have an opportunity.
Definitely have opportunities. That doesn't mean he's not going to, but it's going to have to, as of right now, I don't think so. You're going to have to slip into the perfect situation.
I do think he would be a guy that would go to the Senior Bowl down in Mobile and be, impressive there. At least.
How many go? 6 go to the Senior Bowl?
Yeah.
I think they would look at a total body of work for the invite to the Senior Bowl.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So
I'd like to actually take a look around the landscape and look at all the seniors.
You got an opportunity. You're going to have some new. You're going to have the opportunity to use the middle of the football field. They haven't done him any favors either. It's a combination, but they have not done him any favors. Hopefully, with the new offense, new offensive coordinator, they'll do just that.
It doesn't matter what we say. But guess what, Nuss? Ball's in your hand today.
All right.
Tomorrow.
More coming your way. Hour number 2 of OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, when you need a team that builds it right the first time, you need Pala, Louisiana's leader in industrial construction, maintenance, and fabrication. For over 50 years, Pala's been delivering safe, reliable, and high-quality results across the Gulf Coast and beyond. From major projects to precision work, their commitment to excellence never changes. So, trust a team that builds stronger, smarter, and safer, and that is Pala. Learn more at palagroup.com. That is palagroup.com.
That's right, from steel fabrication and precision piping to helical piles, tanks, vessels, and industrial construction and maintenance, Pala delivers results you can trust with 70,000 square foot fabrication facility right here in Louisiana and licenses in 32 states. Pala's equipped for projects of any scale, anywhere. Because at Pala, it's more than construction. It's about people. They're employee-owned, relationship-driven. So go check them out today, palagroup.com.